a little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. What a way to finish your season in paradise and perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the UTSA Roadrunners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Reese?
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll run the counter. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Throws it off the RPO. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth down. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. He's changing the play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And it's the Roadrunners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Left side is Hardy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's McCown. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Henderson. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rainbow Warriors offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And coming out now, Pofele Ashlock. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Drops back on first down. Rush is on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Out wide left, it's Brown. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll try to get it through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the Warriors out of bounds are going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, it's Henderson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's McCown. Right side, it's Henderson. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Long way to go on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Unloads it left. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. Hits inside, it's Henderson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. He'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Knocked down immediately.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Oh, pressure's coming. Left side is Hardy. Could not make his way to the corner.
For that play to work, you need to have some access, some cushion and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. On the draw, it's Barfield. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass, it's McCown. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job on the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Out wide left, it's Hardy. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Between the hashes, it's Brown. Quick step and go. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming.
He'll take the deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Harris. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Hawaii calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete on the right side. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They punted away on 4th down. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. Drops back. It's McCown. In traffic, it's Amador. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Rashad Downs going up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Way off target there. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide right, it's Madison. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Reels it in. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Cuts it upfield. It's Barfield. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They give it to him again. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to
they
have a
shouldn't.
guy you can depend on. You know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around.
I think I got it.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5. And boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Left side is Amador. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. And it's the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. That's Campbell. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, and there's nothing harder on a defense than when you run play action and you suck me up a few steps. And you got tight ends like this, Palmer, that can run down the field, be a big target, and make big plays behind those linebackers.
Man, they're changing the position now, too, I think, David. There are more and more athletic guys playing the tight end position today in college football that can run down the field vertically and make plays like that. These aren't just blockers and guys that catch flat routes. These guys now can hurt you. They've got an outstanding weapon at the tight end position.
Lowers those pads all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Another catch by Wilson. Back-to-back grabs.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense. There's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right side, it's Wilson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dropping back, it's McCown. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Back's got it on the screen. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Under pressure. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Barfield. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires on the move. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And you want these guys that can take the top off the defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Quick catch. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defense.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Drops back on first down. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Past the 6. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Churns into the pile. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hawaii calls it 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this hauls it in the first down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. From the red zone, it's Donald. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. The give to the single back. There's some room. They make the stop, but not before he gets the first down, and that should be enough to bring home a bowl trophy.
This is is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays. Guys